Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the AL Central, the Cleveland Indians tossed a combined one-hitter as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 1-0. At the doorstep of history, they now have 19 wins in a row. Lucas Duda had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Royals over the Red Sox 4-2. The Tampa Bay Rays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-8. The Toronto Blue Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-1. The St. Louis Cardinals put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-4. Kevin Gausman was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Mariners broke up their 5-game losing skid as they went home with a walk-off against the Athletics 3-2. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-1. Ben Lively grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 3-2. Ivan Nova earned his first victory of the season, helping lead the Pirates to victory over the Nationals 4-2. The Atlanta Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-2. They now have 5 straight wins. Javier Baez plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Cubbies disposed of the Rockies 7-3. The Milwaukee Brewers smacked 15 team hits as they ran over the Reds 9-3. Steven Souza Jr. collected a total of 4 driven in as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 7-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The San Francisco Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Padres 9-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Now from down Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. The Tribe are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Corey Kluber starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. The 1-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Rounded down the third baseline. Irwin is there, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Adrian Beltre.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in the third baseman Adrian Beltre. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just underway here in Cleveland. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin's under it. And that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Flute on the move. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So, obviously, he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Kipnis bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". Very well could find himself starting the upcoming Midsummer Classic. He currently leads all American League second basemen in All-Star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well deserved.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. That average for him up in the 360s now. A dozen home runs and 31 RBIs. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Eric Thames would be next. The 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in for the Indians, Eric Thames, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Minor sets. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken down and in for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Rougned Odor now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Cleveland Indians Charities was established in 1989. Its mission is to make a positive contribution to the quality of life of Northeast Ohio youth by providing educational and recreational opportunities. For information, visit the Indians online at MLB.com.
First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Popped him up. Gomes over to his right. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer that winds up foul. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting next, designated
At the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 6 tries. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jurickson Profar would be next. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bring in the San Diego product. Bradley Zimmer comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Bradley Zimmer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Here's Rajai Davis now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Sean Irwin waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Sean Irwin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. snap move over to first. Runner's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Davis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Two and one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch taken for ball four. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
In now, Yan Gomes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And he'll get back in safely. Ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here it comes, 2-0. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Popped him up. Thames is under it. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping up to the plate, Curt Casali. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Ready for another chance? Eric Thames trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Here's the first pitch to him.
No balls and a strike to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Encarnacion at third with nobody out. Two and two. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Tyler Naquin will be next. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Now in the box, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Rajay Davis. Here's a pop-up now. Blue is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Andrus makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. So 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Sean Irwin.
Leading off the 4th for the Indians, third baseman, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Sean Irwin has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
He swings and grounds it to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Irwin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
One run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So first and third with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And that will plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's set. Here it comes.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. Now the tag from Beltre. He's out at third.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Thames trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now look out, as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The left fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Ready with the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. Bradley Zimmer would be next. Minor sets. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Rajai Davis would be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Matt Bush answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Rajai Davis now. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Zimmer makes a break from first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Rougned Odor now. He popped out in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Gomes has it. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's one away. So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He swings and grounds it to short. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sean Irwin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Klute has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Now batting, Yan Gomes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Right over the middle, knee high.
1-1.
Takes a knee-high fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Gomes, the runner at second with one away. Sinking line drive out to right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 7-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
First baseman, number 7, Eric Thames.
Ready once again, Eric Thames. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Tribe lead this one 7-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Striding in once again, Trevor Plouffe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Curt Casali, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Profar is off at first with 2 away. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air out toward left. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4.
Digging in and looking for more, Bradley Zimmer. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Rajai Davis. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 7-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. DeShields gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Davis is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Rougned Odor.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field.
On the run is Zimmer.
He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Indians 7 and the Rangers 1. Taking in once again, Sean Irwin.
Leading off for the Tribe, third baseman, Sean Irwin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is DeShields. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 8.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yan Gomes. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. So 1-1. fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on top 7-1. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Plouffe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curt Casali. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1-1 the count now. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Plouffe stands at first with 1 out. Misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 7-1. Dale Esguerra comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set. Here it comes. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Eric.
Ready for another chance? Eric Thames. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Rangers 1. Tony Zitch comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tony Zitch.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
7-1 the final today. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Corey Kluber notches his 3rd win of the year. Mike Minor couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the Victorian Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. His record is now 3-2. Loss goes to Mike Minor. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.